I'm Corey Weatherton, Director of Product Development here at Jayco Motorhomes, and I am standing in front of a 2025 Jayco Granite Ridge. What I want to do today is talk through what makes Jayco Jayco, and then also what makes the Granite Ridge so special. First of all, with Jayco, we give you a 2+3 warranty. So what does that mean? It means we give you 2 complete camping seasons of warranty with this motorhome. You may or may not know that the average motorhome manufacturer is only going to give you a 1-year limited warranty. We give you a 2-year limited warranty. So don't be thrown off by a big number on the side of the door that may be a 4, it may be an 8. That's only a structural. It's only a 1-year limited warranty. We double that. We give you 2 years plus a 3-year structural. So we are standing behind this product. Another thing that makes Jayco unique is we put a ride and handling system on pretty much everything we build. So on this motorhome, on this Granite Ridge, we are installing rear Hellwig Helper Springs which help with your towing capacity as far as your tongue weight, but then also left or right, side to side rocking. Not only are we doing that, we are replacing the rear forward stabilizer bar with an oversized stabilizer bar that will eliminate, that in and of itself will eliminate approximately 62% of your side-to-side motion. So with Jayco, you are getting a very unique motorhome with your warranty, with your ride and handling. Also, one of the largest dealer networks in North America. So with that, you can know that as you're going down the road, if something were to happen, which we never plan on, but if something were, there's always gonna be a dealer nearby you to help service your unit. So the Jayco Granite Ridge, what's going on with it? First and foremost, it is on the Transit 350 HD chassis. So this is our heavy duty chassis, and it's all-wheel drive with their EcoBoost engine in it. So all-wheel drive has great capacity. What I love about all-wheel drive compared to four-wheel drive is that all-wheel drive is very intuitive. So if one of your wheels start to slip, it will engage the opposing wheel. So I love that about all-wheel drive. You'll notice that on this motorhome, we have replaced the OE Ford tires with all-terrain tires, also with matte black wheels. So that's going to be unique on the Granite Ridge compared to the competitors. Also, what's unique is our front cap. What I love about this front cap is it is insulated extremely well. On this coach, before we even install it, before we install the interior ABS, we line the inside of this front cap with hush mat insulation and then batt insulation, fiberglass batt insulation. Any of our competitors will only be doing fiberglass batt insulation. We add that extra hush mat to help both with audio insulation, so your outside noise not coming in, or if you're having a party inside, your inside noise isn't going out, and then also for the thermal properties as well. So with that, we have created a very well insulated coach. You will notice coming down the side of this coach that we do have a legless awning on this side. It is a full length. And what I love about that is that there is nothing to knock your head on. There's not any stands at the end of that awning. That comes standard with this coach. It is a great awning. You'll notice this outside kitchen. This kitchen is optioned on this coach. Standard is just going to be a storage compartment on this coach, but we have optioned an outdoor kitchen on this. There is a side stand that kicks up, and I'm able to put a sink in it and then utilize my flexible faucet hose as well to be able to rinse off any dishes from the campsite before I take them inside if I choose to. On this, you will also notice that we do have poly windows here. They are dual paned. What I love about them is they open very wide for ventilation. They will open almost to a 45-degree angle, and then when it's time to close them, I raise them the rest of the way and they drop down and they lock secure. So you will get extra insulative properties out of that, but then also they are nice and smoked so that you're not letting the UV rays in. Moving back, let's talk about some of these compartments. This is our propane tank. This is a singular 20-pound LP bottle. This is for your outdoor kitchen if your coach has been optioned with it, or if your LP quick connect down below. So that's going to be for a portable grill if you want to cook your fish or your bacon outside so that you're not stinking up the inside of the coach. So this tank is only for those two. Now, if you don't option the outdoor kitchen, you are still getting the tank for your LP quick connect. So with that, we have eliminated the need for multiple bottles, but then also what I love about it is it's not fixed on board. Well, as it's getting empty or maybe even empty, I can swap it out at a gas station or a big box store, and very easy to change out. So single LP bottle, 20 pounds. I love that. On the rear of the coach, you will notice a very large pass-through storage area. So take a look. We've got MOLLE panels on both doors. We have a MOLLE panel in the rear center of the coach. If you're unfamiliar with what a MOLLE panel is, it is designed to hang your gear. So whether it's climbing ropes, it could be sleeping bags, could be absolutely anything, but these are made to organize. You'll notice in the floor of this, there are L tracks for you to either put your mountain bikes in, or even to put your cargo and then strap it down, cinch it down nice and tight. This coach is heated by a 17,000 BTU Elwell Timberline system. So that will heat my hot water, and it'll also heat my coach through radiant heat exchangers. So what I love about this is, as Elwell has taken this coach to a cold chamber, and this coach is as close to a Four Seasons coach as we build. Now, we don't say anything's Four Seasons because, quite honestly, if you go up to northern Saskatchewan, say Saskatoon, Saskatchewan, and you're camping in the middle of winter in negative 40 degree weather, there's not a motorhome on this planet that is going to withstand those environments. So as close to Four Seasons coach as we build. You'll notice on both sides, we do have 120 volt outlets as well as 12 volt socket on the passenger side for you to be able to potentially utilize an air pump or anything of that nature. As we continue around the rear of the coach, you will notice that we do have a rear awning. That awning is an option, it's not standard. So we understand that with that rear awning, there are those times that you are in those beautiful places, could be the Grand Canyon, fill in the blank with wherever you imagine yourself taking this unit. Sometimes the view is out the back, so as a result, you may want to option that rear awning. That is not a motion or wind sensing awning, whereas the side one is. So this is a powered one, but there's not a motion or wind sensor in it. You will see the rear backup camera, as well as this nice window on the rear of the coach. Why do we have that? Great question, I'm sure you're asking. Simply because if you are backed up to the Grand Canyon, backed up to that view, nothing better than waking up in the morning and being able to look out and see that view first thing. Coming around the side of the coach, I do want to point out our wet bay area. The wet bay area is very convenient. We do have radiant heat coming into this through our heat exchanger that's under the bed that will keep your holding tanks heated as well. So for specs on our holding tanks, visit our specs section on the Granite Ridge website. It'll give you more information on that. Very easy to change exterior whole house water filter, and then also this nice LED light that turns on and off for you to be able to see that as you're outside of your coach. This is a 30 amp coach. You'll also notice that we do have a 5-gallon cassette toilet in this, or maybe more precise is 4.75 gallon cassette toilet inside of this. What's great about this is whether you're at a rest stop, or I even hate saying this, at your own home, that can be poured down the toilet, and it's easy to get rid of. So very, very versatile black tank system in that it's a cassette toilet. On the roof of this, we won't climb up there. Currently, this coach is optioned with the Starlink satellite system. So that is an option. We do option a graphics delete on the side of the coach as well. We also option a side awning delete if you would choose to not have that. But you will find solar on the roof of this coach, as well as your air conditioner, and then also your exhaust vent. So this has been a quick walk around to the outside of the coach. Let's go inside this 2025 Jayco Granite Ridge. So we are inside the Jayco Granite Ridge, and I think you're going to love the interior of this. As I mentioned, on the outside on the roof, we do have solar, 360 watts of solar, so it will definitely keep your 3.9 kilowatt hour lithium battery topped off. Now understand that this unit that we are standing in is both a generator and a lithium system. A common question I get within this coach is, hey, your lithium battery system, 3.9 kilowatt hours, how long will it run the AC? Let me tell you, we have intentionally on this dual system with the generator and the lithium battery not hooked up our air conditioner to the inverter. The reason being is because on this size of battery, which is common in this type of a coach, you will only approximately get 2 hours of runtime off of that lithium system. And so as a result, we did not want to hook it up and tell you as a customer that yes, you can run your air conditioner off of this lithium system, and then you be upset when you find out it's only 2 hours. So this 3.9 kilowatt hour battery is not hooked up to the air conditioner. So that will run through the generator that's on this coach. So that way there's no surprises to you as the customer. But you'll notice behind me that we do have a 32-inch smart television. This coach has been optioned with that. If you choose not to have this television, you will get a storage compartment behind in the ABS where this is. You'll notice your side ABS storage areas. But the great thing about this television is if I option this coach with the television, I can actually take it off the mount and take it back into the bedroom. So it is a portable television. So if you're lounging up here in the L-shaped dinette, you can watch it up here or you can watch it back in the bedroom. This L-shaped dinette, let's talk about this for a moment. This has 2 seat belts in it. Your forward-facing one does have a child tether in it. What I love about this area is I can swivel my driver and passenger seat, and I can maneuver this table in such a way that I spin this around and I can sit 4 people comfortably at this table. So 4 people can easily be sitting here playing cards, hanging out. They can have breakfast. Now with a table this size, I'll tell you, you're not gonna have your salad plate, your dinner plate, your dessert plate, your cups, etc. This is camping, folks, but at the same time, we've made it very convenient for you to seat 4 people in here, not only for transit, but also for your meals. So that's one of the things I love about this L-shaped dinette is the versatility of it. So there's a lot to love here. Behind me, this is just the Ford stock chassis. As I mentioned, it is the Ford Transit 350 HD. And so everything that you will find in front of these seats is going to be stock Ford. So the front of this coach, a lot to like about it. Earlier when I was referencing the lithium, I kept pointing in this direction. That lithium battery is stored underneath the bench seat as well as other electrical components. So this has been a look at the front of the coach. Let's spin around and check out the back end. So now we're looking at the back side of the Jayco Granite Ridge. A couple things I want to point out is, first of all, these overhead cabinets. You will notice that we have oversized our cabinet doors and drawer fronts to remove the visible stiles or the face frame on these cabinets. What I love about this is single hinge, holding it open. I can get stuff easily in and out of this overhead cabinet without having to hold it up with a hand or even have a magnetic strip on the roof. This motorhome is controlled by the Firefly system. We use this in so many of our products here at Jayco, and we absolutely love it. It is a whole house control system. I can do my electrical, my lighting, my HVAC, my awning, and then also go in and potentially troubleshoot if there are troubleshoot issues. But I can recognize my tank readouts as well. Great thing about this is there is an app I can download to my phone, and I can control everything inside of the house of this motorhome from the campfire. So it is connected via Bluetooth. This is that Timberline Elwell screen for my hydronic heating and water usage within this coach. So very convenient. Power control system. As I mentioned, this is a 30 amp coach. This is the brains behind the coach. So if you start to get too much of an overload of the amperage, this will automatically shed different components at different times to make sure that you're not constantly tripping breakers and having to reset them. As we're in the kitchen area, you will notice that there is no cooktop. Folks, that's intentional on our part. On a lot of our smaller motorhomes, we have intentionally not had a designated cooktop built into the countertops. And let me explain why first. First of all, because cooktops in general are not used more than 20 minutes a day at the absolute most. So as a result, we know that countertops are used probably 18 hours a day. So we wanted to make sure that when you wanted to use your cooktop, it was usable, but more so your valuable countertop space was always available. So with that, we have a portable induction cooktop. So when you're ready to use it, get it out, set it, use it, even use it outside if you'd like to. But that was intentional on our part. It is a portable induction inside of this motorhome. You'll also notice this convection microwave oven. What I love about these is they are super efficient and they save energy and actually 50% faster cooking if you can't read that. Seriously, folks, what I love about this is that it does cook more evenly. So if I stick a a chicken in there to roast it throughout the day. It is going to have circulating air. We all know that in an RV oven, you cannot roast a chicken. There's just not enough room. To bake bread in an RV oven, unless it's a small dinner roll, good luck with that. This convection microwave oven will do that for you. So this is a great feature inside of this motorhome. For such a small coach, you will notice there is ample kitchen storage. There's kitchen storage over here. We also have some more pantry space on behind your dinette, and so a lot of room for your pots and pans, but then also your canned goods and even your boxed cereals. As we move back, you will notice a nice size refrigerator for this size of a coach. So inside of this, you do have enough room for a couple half gallons of milk for your grapes and for your spinach, and then also when you want to store your push pops. I like push pops. You can put your push pops in there, or even your frozen peas. So in there, whatever you want. A lot to like about this refrigerator, but nice size in this size of the coach. The bathroom also, you're going to love the size of this bathroom. I am 6'3", and there is plenty of room inside of this bathroom. What I love about it is it's a traditional wet bath. There is plenty of shoulder space inside of this bathroom for me to shower, to wash my hair, elbows flailing like crazy, and I'm not banging into anything. There is a pullable, if that's a word. I don't know if pullable is retractable. How about we use retractable clothes string that goes across your shower for you to hang your towels on or your wet swimsuits. The toilet seat does swivel so that when you're not showering, there is plenty of room in there to use the facilities. Definitely not claustrophobic, plenty of room, and I think you're going to love it. It also comes with a shower miser. The shower miser is great in that it's a recirculating loop. You'll notice that there is a blue disc inside by the shower handles. When that turns an opaque white, that means that your shower water is up to temperature. At that point, I open up my shower miser and let the water come out, and I'm not wasting gallons of water waiting for my water to fill up via the Timberline. But as I mentioned, the Timberline hydronic heating system, 17,000 BTU, it heats water really quick. And so even without the shower miser, it would be a super short wait time. But with the shower miser, we're just making sure we're conserving. It's good for the planet, and it's also good for your water system inside of this coach. Coming back, you will notice that we do have a lot of room inside of this twin size bed area. Full bank of overhead cabinets, a nice storage shelf down below. I can stick my iPad up there, or even my cell phone and charge. You will notice that inside of these cabinets, held up by struts as mentioned, we do have a center 120 volt outlet, as well as the ability to do 12 volt charging. But since this coach has been optioned with Starlink, you will notice that inside of here, even though the Starlink is back in this area, it is a very clean. Traditionally, Starlink, when it is optioned in this coach, it will be back in this overhead cabinet. As I mentioned, currently it is optionable on the Granite Ridge, and so if you do option it, Starlink will be back in this area, but still a very clean look for you. A lot of room back here. As I mentioned, one of the things I love about this is we do have cross ventilation on both sides of me. We do have our day-night shades integrated, but then also, as I mentioned, on the outside, this rear window. I love this rear window. I'm sleeping on one side, if we're out fishing, a buddy sleeping on another side, and have that open and be able to either look out at night or even get a better view in the morning. So there's a lot to love inside of this coach. I did mention to you that front TV that has been optioned, it is movable back into the bed area, so that would be on your camp side. That was where it'll mount there. So there is a 120 volt outlet as well as a coax cable connection. We also have a towel hook in this bed area, or even a robe hook if you like to wear robes when you're camping. I don't, so I'd call it a towel hook. But a lot of things to love about this. And then underneath our beds, we do have some nice wardrobe storage area on both sides, and then also a couple drawers on each side. So this has been a look at the inside of the 2025 Jayco Granite Ridge. Thanks so much for watching this video today on the 2025 Jayco Granite Ridge. As I mentioned, my name is Corey Weatherton, Director of Product Development here at Jayco Motorhomes. For more questions on this motorhome or to get your hands on it, you need to get your hands on it, you need to walk through it, even take it for a drive to experience the ride and handling on it. This does have a Van Compass 2.0 lift on it, so you are getting more ground clearance. As I already mentioned, it has your rear Hellwig Helper Springs. It also has your oversized stabilizer bar on the rear. Take it for a drive. I think you're going to love it. Contact your local dealer. If you don't know who that is, go to jayco.com and use our dealer locator and find out who the closest Granite Ridge dealer is to you. If you have technical questions that maybe the dealership cannot answer, always feel free to call us here at the factory. When you call in, a kind receptionist will answer the phone and let her know your name, what state or province you're from, and ask her to speak with a regional sales manager. That's the key thing, a regional sales manager, because we have individuals employed here at Jayco who are responsible for your area of the country, and they would love to answer any question you have. Sometimes I'll get voicemails on my phone when I come back from a trip or when I come back into the office the next morning. Please recognize there's only one of me, and thankfully so, because that's a good thing. Too many of me's too many. But contact Jayco, ask for a regional sales manager, and they'll get back with you in a timely fashion. If by chance you stump them with a question on this, they will tell you, let me check with engineering, let me check with production, and I'll get right back with you. So they are more than capable of answering any question. But again, thanks for checking out the 2025 Jayco Granite Ridge. Get down to your dealership, get in one, and even better yet, buy one and take it camping this year.